Can we? I hereby call the third day of the third regular session of the 23rd Congress to order. May we rise for a moment of silent prayer. Chief Clerk, please call the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Senator Abel Alfonso,
Amen.
Senator Arroyo, Senator Christian, Senator Figuer, Senator Collin, Senator Conman,
Yes.
Floor Leader Lawrence, Senator Nemea, Vice Speaker Romalo,
Amen.
Senator Urusumal, Speaker Moses.
Hey,
Mr. Speaker, 10 members are present.
thank you, Chief Clerk. With that, we have a quorum to transact business. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We're now on item 4, reading of the journal.
Speaker, good morning.
Floor Leader Lawrence, you have the floor.
Move to dispense with the reading of the journal, Mr. Speaker.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress dispenses with the reading of the journal. Any discussion? If none, no objection, we will vote on the said motion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Congress is now dispensed with the reading of the journal. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That is item 5, presidential communications. We have 2 of them, and they are numbers 23-215 and number 23-216.
Please assign those. Next item.
Item 6, CFSM Supreme Court communications. We have 1, and it's number 23-07.
Assign that. Next item.
Item 7, member communications. We have 1 also, and it's number 23-04.
Thank you. Next item.
Item 8, departmental communications. We are in receipt of 1, and it's number 23-38.
Thank you. Next item.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Item 9, agency or governmental authority communications, none.
Next item.
Item 10, state communications, none also, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Item 11, state Supreme Court communications, we do not have any at the moment, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Municipal or town communications for item 12, none, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Foreign government communications for item 13, none also, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Item 14, miscellaneous communications, none, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Chief Clerk. Short recess, subject to call of the chair. behalf of Koshai was for the committee. Congress is back in session. Before we move on to the order of the day, given the circumstances facing Congress today, we have several bills pending in the that has been assigned to the Committee on Transportation and Communication, and I would like to appoint an acting chairman that will be presiding over the hearings that may be necessary when the bills are made known to him. So I would like to now appoint temporary acting chairman of the Committee on TNC, the Vice Speaker, Robson Romulo, until such time that the chairman returns and joins us for session. So Chief Clerk, next item, order of the day.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We're on item 15, standing committee reports. As of now, we do not have any reports, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Item 16, special committee reports, none also, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Item 17, for assignment of measures and communications, please refer to referral sheet number 23-31.
Chairman and members, please take note of our referral sheet. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Unfinished business for item 18, none at the moment, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Item 19, bill calendar. The first bill under the bill calendar now is Congressional Bill number 23-74 for second and final reading. CB number 23-74 is a bill for an act to appropriate the sum of $150,000 from the general fund of the Federated States of Micronesia for the fiscal year ending September 30th, 2024, for the purpose of funding the special elections in Koshai and Chuk State for the senator vacancies in Congress and for other purposes.
Chairman Vergier.
Move for the passage of the said bill on second and final reading.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on second and final reading CB number 23-74. Discussion? Any discussion? If no objection, debate is now closed. We will now vote on CB number 23-74 on second and final reading. Chief Clerk, please call the roll call of delegations.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For the state of Chuk, Chairman Ardas. For the state of Pohnpei, Chairman Christian. For the state of Koshai. For the state of Yap, Chairman Uruzamal. Mr. Speaker, we have 3 states voting affirmatively on the said bill under second and final reading.
With that, Congress has passed on second and final reading CB number 23-74. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We're now on Congressional Bill number 23-12 for second and final reading. CB number 23-12 is a bill for an act to amend Section 613 of Title 19 of the Code of the Federated States of Micronesia, annotated as enacted by Public Law number 21-227, to clarify that the at-sea per diem for seamen of national government owned and operated vessels cannot be cut or reduced based on receipt of other vessel training work-related stipends and for other purposes.
Vice Speaker, Acting Chair.
Move for the passage of the said bill.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on second and final reading CB number 23-12. Discussion?
So recess.
Short recess. Congress is back in session. We are still on discussion of CB number 23-12. Chairman Ursma.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. As I indicated during recess, the amendment that I'm proposing for Congress on this bill is the one with revised in parentheses, disregard the one distributed yesterday. So with that, I move to ask the chief clerk to read the proposed amendment, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Chief Clerk, please read the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We now have a floor amendment to Congressional Bill number 23-12, a revised version offered by Senator Joseph J. Ursuma. It reads as follows. Item 1, in the title, page 1, delete the following: other vessel training work-related stipends, and insert the following: dry docking stipends to require the at-sea benefit payment processing request to be made within 5 calendar days of voyage completion and require payment of the at-sea benefit within 30 calendar days of receipt of the payment processing request. Item 2, page 2, line 11, after the word processing, insert the following: the Secretary of the Department of Transportation, Communications, and Infrastructure shall submit the at-sea benefit payment processing request to the Department of Finance and Administration within 5 calendar days of voyage completion. Item 3, page 2, line 11, delete the following: the payment for, and insert the following: the Secretary of the Department of Finance and Administration shall pay the. Item 4, page 2, line 12, delete the following: shall be made on a quarterly basis or upon recommendation of the Secretary, and insert the following: crewmen eligible for the at-sea benefit within 30 calendar days after receipt of the request for payment processing from the Secretary of the Department of Transportation, Communications, and Infrastructure. And item 5, page 2, line 15, delete the following: other stipends for the seamen's training and/or training-related vessel work, and insert the following: dry docking stipends.
Thank you, Chief Clerk. Chairman Rusmal, motion for adoption of.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I so move for the adoption of the said amendments.
It's been moved and seconded that floor amendment to CB number 23-12, as revised, offered by Chairman Rusmal, be adopted. Discussion? Any discussion? If none, and no objection, debate is now closed. We will vote on the offered floor amendment to CB number 23-12, offered by Chairman Rusmal, as revised. All those in favor of adoption of the said amendment, say aye. All opposed, say nay. Motion carried. Congress, we have now adopted the amendment offered to CB number 23-12, offered by Chairman Rusmal, as revised. We now have CB number 23-12, CD1. Discussion?
Speaker,
Chairman Figueroa?
I just have a general observation on this bill. I'm bothered that we have to amend bills to be specific, because some people who are supposed to be doing their job have not been diligently doing their job. They're not paying bills on time. They lose documents. And this has been going on for a long, long time. And we need not amend our law every time to tell someone how to do their job. I just want that, and I hope that the Department of Finance and Transportation in this case do their job diligently. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Rosemont. Chairman Figueroa. Any more discussion on the said bill?
Speaker,
Chairman Rosemont?
I fully support the comments made by Chairman Figueroa. I, as a person from in that former position over there, I would not want Congress to micromanage the executive branch. But unfortunately, we are compelled to do this because of, as Chairman Figueroa stated, lack of active work on the part of our employees, especially in the executive branch. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Short recess. Congress is back in session. We're still on discussion of CB number 23-12, CD1. Any further discussion? If none, and no objection, debate is now closed. We will now vote on CB number 23-12 on second and final reading by roll call of delegations. Chief Clerk, please call the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For the state of Chuk, Chairman Aritas. For the state of Pohnpei, Chairman Christian. For the state of Kashai. For the state of Yap, Chairman Rosamal. Mr. Speaker, 3 states voted affirmatively to the said bill under second and final reading.
Thank you, Chief Clerk. With that, Congress has passed on second and final reading, CB number 23-12, CD1. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As of now, we do not have any more bills.
Next
Short-
item, Chief Clerk.
Short recess, Mr. Speaker.
Short recess. Congress is back in session. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Item 20, resolution calendar, none, Mr. Speaker.
Short recess, subject to call of the chair. Congress is back in session. Floor leader.
Thank you, Speaker. I wish to withdraw and place CR's number 23-110, 23-113, 23-114, 23-115, 23-117, and 23-118 for action. Thank you.
Make a motion.
So moved, Mr. Speaker.
About 119.
Oh, and 119. 23-119 is the last one.
Okay, so make your motion.
And another one, 23-84. So moved, Mr. Speaker.
Any second? It's been moved and seconded that we place on today's resolution calendar for action CR number 23-110, 23-113, 23-114, 23-115, 23-117, 23-118, 23-119, and 23-84 on today's calendar for action. Any discussion?
Question.
If no objection,
Short recess.
short recess. We are still in discussion on the placement of the said resolutions, and a question has been called for. If no objection, we will vote on the placement of those resolutions. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Congress is now placed on the resolution calendar for action 23-110, 23-113, 23-114, 23-115, 23-17, 23-18, 23-19, 23-84. Floor Leader, motion for suspension.
Thank you, Speaker. Move to suspend the rules that are, any relevant rules that may impede our actions on the withdrawal and placement of the said resolutions.
It's been moved and seconded that the rules be suspended that may prohibit our action on the placement of those resolutions. If no objection, we will vote. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. The rules are now suspended. Chief Clerk, first resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Under the resolution calendar now is Congressional Resolution Number 23-110 for adoption. CR number 23-110 is a resolution approving and accepting a grant in the amount of $137,047 from the United States Department of Health and Human Services, Health Resources and Services Administration to fund the CFSM Maternal and Child Health Services Program for the budget period from October 1st, 2022 to September 30th, 2024, including all the terms and conditions of the assistance.
Madam Chair Conman.
Move for adoption of said resolution.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress adopt CR number 23-110. Discussion? Any discussion? If none and no objection, we will vote on the said motion. All those in favor of adoption of CR number 23-10 say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Congress has now adopted CR number 23-110. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Under the resolution calendar now is Congressional Resolution Number 23-113 for adoption. CR number 23-113 is a resolution approving and accepting a grant in the amount of $514,127 from the United States Department of Health and Human Services, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, for the budget period beginning December 1st, 2023 to November 30th, 2024 to fund Component A, strengthening the public health infrastructure, workforce, and data systems in the FSM, including all the terms and conditions of the assistance.
Madam Chair Cronin,
Move for adoption of said resolution.
it's been moved and seconded that Congress adopt CR number 23-113. Discussion?
So recess, Mr. Speaker.
Short recess. We're still on discussion of CR number 23-113. Any discussion? If none and no objection, we will vote on the adoption of CR number 23-13. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Congress has now adopted CR number 23-113. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Under the resolution calendar now is Congressional Resolution Number 23-114 for adoption. CR number 23-114 is a resolution expressing the sincere condolences and sadness of the 23rd Congress of the Federated States of Micronesia to the family of the late Honorable Florencio Singoro Harper, Senator of the 23rd Congress of the Federated States of Micronesia, representing Congressional District 1 of the state of Chuk, at his passing on January 8, 2024.
Vice Speaker Romulo.
Move for passage of the said resolution.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress adopt CR number 23-114. Discussion?
Speaker.
Vice Speaker.
Yes, I thought I bring up the members' input on this subject, or the points that I want to raise on this resolution. If it's necessary to insert, I thought it would be nice to also insert somewhere in the resolution that Senator Harper won the election by writing vote, and until his death, he is the only senator or public service elected official in Duke that have won by writing vote until this day. So I don't know if it's, and that is also a highlight of his public service that we may insert it.
Speaker,
Chairman Christian, you have the,
would it be necessary also to mention that the write-in vote was against his own uncle?
short recess. Of the adoption of CR number 23-114. Any, Chairman Figueroa?
On those resolutions, can we agree that any changes be treated as technical?
Short recess. We're still on discussion of adoption of CR number 23-114. Vice Speaker?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I move to defer action on the state resolution CR number 23-114 and 115 to a next session of Congress.
Next
Session day of Congress.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress defer its action on CR number 23-114 and 23-115 to the next session day of Congress. Discussion? If no objection, we will vote on the said motion. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Congress has now deferred its action on CR number 23-114 and 23-115. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Currently under the resolution calendar is Congressional Resolution Number 23-117 for adoption. CR number 23-117 is a resolution authorizing the President to resubmit the nomination of Mr. Myron S. Ashukuchi to serve as a member of the CFSM Petroleum Corporation representing the national government.
Vice Speaker Romulo.
Move for passage of adoption of the said resolution.
Any second? It's been moved and seconded that Congress adopt CR number 23-117. Discussion?
Short recess.
Short recess. Lumia, I apologize. I was under the impression that that resolution was assigned to TNC, but it's R&D, so that would be your resolution, and the resolution is to authorize the President to resubmit this individual back to Congress for action. So we're still on discussion on the said resolution.
Question.
If no objection, we will vote on said resolution on the adoption of CR number 23-117. No objection, we will vote on the said motion. All those in favor, say aye.
Speaker. Recess.
Short recess. We will vote on the said resolution. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Congress has now adopted CR number 23-117. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Currently, under the resolution calendar is Congressional Resolution Number 23-118 for adoption. CR number 23-118 is a resolution authorizing the President to resubmit the nomination of Mr. Roger Arnold to serve as a member of the National Oceanic Resource Management Authority, or NORMA, Board of Directors representing the state of Chuuk.
Chairman Nemia.
Mr. Speaker, move for the adoption of the resolution.
Any second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress adopt CR number 23-118. Discussion? Any discussion? If no objection, Debate is closed. We will vote on the adoption of the said resolution. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Congress has now adopted CR number 23-118. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We now have Congressional Resolution Number 23-119 for adoption. CR number 23-119 is a resolution authorizing the President to resubmit the nomination of Mr. Kapili Kapele to serve as a member of the National Oceanic Resource Management Authority, or NORMA, Board of Directors representing the state of Pohnpei.
Chairman Limia.
Mr. Speaker, move for the adoption of said resolution.
And it's been moved and seconded that Congress adopt CR number 23-119. Discussion? If no objection, debate is closed. We will vote on the said resolution. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Congress has now adopted CR number 23-119. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We're now on Congressional Resolution Number 23-84 for adoption. CR number 23-84 is a resolution authorizing the President to resubmit the nomination of Mr. Leonito M. Bagalanto Jr. to serve as the Secretary of the Department of Justice of the Federated States of Micronesia.
Floor Leader.
I move to defer this to the next second.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress defer its action on CR number 23-84 to the next session day of Congress. No objection. We will vote. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. CR number 23-84 is deferred to the next session day of Congress. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As of now, we do not have any more resolutions.
Next item.
Introduction of bills and resolutions for item 21, Mr. Speaker.
Members, Chair, if you have any measures to introduce, please pass them to the Chief Clerk. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That is item 22, miscellaneous business.
Any miscellaneous business?
Short recess, Mr. Speaker.
Short recess. miscellaneous business? If none, Chief Clerk, next item.
Item 23, announcements, Mr. Speaker.
Chairman Figueroa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Just to remind members of your committee of our meeting at 2:30 this afternoon in the Congress conference room.
Thank you. Members, take note. Madam Chair Abelio Alfonso.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I have no announcements at the moment.
Chairman Arzus. Chairman Christian.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would like to announce that I'm still lost. I just learned when for External Affairs assigned time is, and so I've asked the attorney appointed to help this committee to check with other committees who have morning slates, see if they would be willing to switch so that I can go from 3 o'clock to 5 to having 8 to 10 in the morning. So I don't function too well in the afternoon. First, because as soon as I have lunch, I get sleepy. Second, by 5 o'clock, regardless of how important the subject is before the committee, I'm already thinking about Sakao. So the attorney will be checking with the chairman of the committees to see if anyone would be interested in switching time slots. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Chairman Christian. Chairman Mia.
Have none, Mr. Speaker.
This afternoon and is invited. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Members take note. Chairman Urusman. Thank you, Chairman. Vice Speaker, any announcement?
Your committee on this TNC, we will hold hearing, but we'll make the announcement as soon as we find the time for the committee. But if it's in the morning, I would love to exchange with the chairman of XF just for this session while I'm taking over the TNC.
For good, since Senator Guland is away, let's make this switch now.
Thank you, Vice Speaker. Floor Leader Lawrence, any announcement?
I move that we stand in recess until Monday, 10
Second.
a.m. Yeah.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress stands in recess until Monday morning at 10. If no objection, we will vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Congress stands in recess until 10 a.m. Monday morning.